Hey guys, welcome back. This is MD, and these are the things I wish I knew before. These are some of the really helpful things that I want you guys to know, and these are some of the questions that I see a lot in the comments of our videos. And thanks for the community, guys. Really helpful and really supportive. So yeah, let's get started about the things. So the first thing is about the monster and the plant icons that we see in the maps. So I recommend you guys to do the service quests. Some of the service quests where they ask you to fetch some items or the flowers or even the beast. These will actually unlock icons on the map. So we will see more plant icons and some of the rare monsters icons as well in the map. So yeah, do these. These will be helpful because I see a lot of people just progressing through the story. And yeah, so do the service quest actually and make your map more filled with icons and make it easier for you to navigate through. Then we're going to talk about the sacred art. This is something that you're going to unlock through the story, and when you press the R2 we have a lot of abilities. These are the sacred arts, and one of them is the tailwind. So yeah, we can use the tailwind and we will actually become more swift, and we can actually make nice jumps and other stuff. As you can see, the jumps are higher. So yeah guys, all of these items or these sacred arts has 3 levels, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, but these are really helpful for you to navigate, and even you can use them in the battle as well. So for example, here I'm just going to use this luminous to actually heal my allies in a battle. You can do that, and you can even conjure a metal blade. It's going to be just like a defensive or something like that, or you can use it as a platform to jump as well. So these are really helpful in the game, and I don't see a lot of people using them. You can see more about these from the status menu, just at the bottom where your level is. You can click here, you can know more about these sacred arts, and like I told you, there are 3 levels for each, and actually we're just making some videos on that, so we will tell you where to find them. Especially some of the stuff is really helpful in the battles. So yeah, we are in the progress, guys. And number 3 is we have the wayfarers. This is something that we will unlock later on in the game, and these are like your buddies or helpful people. This is their icon. You will see them throughout the map, and whenever you're fighting, whenever you're free roaming, I advise you just to go to them and put them in your party. So yeah, 8 people is better than 4. Usually the more, you can only have 3 members as in your party, so in total you guys are 4, but if you add these guys with you, you're gonna be 8. So yeah, it's better to fight monsters with 8 people in hand, even though they're weak, but they are really helpful. And I've seen even my friends, they're not using them, but really guys, use them, and even when they die they will just revive and just go on to fight another monster. Really helpful, and you don't need to worry about their health or whatever. You just play and they are gonna fight with you. You will see them actually fighting by themselves. So yeah, hire them. Free mercenaries. Who doesn't want them? The 4th item is the soul skills. This is a question that I see a lot. If you go to the skills tree, these are the initial X skills that we have. We have the combo skills and the passive skills, and we sometimes even unlock the extra skills that I'm going to talk about later. But if we zoom out, we will actually see the sword skills for all of the 9 weapons. Don't worry about the proficiency, you will unlock them as soon as you get the weapon, and you'll be able to spend points and unlock sword skills. Some skills do require statues and certain criteria to unlock them. But yeah, some of us even have these slots for attachment for your arts gauge power. For me, I have the instant armament installed, and you can get these in the chest. And as you can see, my armor even has a slot which is empty, which I can add to or a skill to it, or a sword skill into it later on if I find it from the chest. But yeah, this is you just click on it and you just attach it. You'll see a list, guys. The 5th thing that I want to talk about is switching partners. If you go to the parties menu, you can see Sortiliana is my partner, Yuju and Alice are in my party. So what does this mean? It means that if I press L2 in the free roam, I will switch between Kirito and Sortiliana. But to switch that partner in the free roam, I need to press L1 and move it to the other character. So now I will be switching between Kirito and Yuju. So I was on Kirito, pressed L1, moved to Yuju. So now I'm switching between Kirito and Yuju. So if I'm on Yuju and if I press L1 and switch it to Alice, now I'm gonna be Yuju and Alice. So if I'm gonna be pressing L2, I'm gonna be switching between them. Right? Neat. So you can do this manually as well if you go to the parties menu. But now things you can actually just remove everybody and the first person that you will choose, or if you add to the party, that person will be your party or your partner. And for now, since Yujo was the character that I was controlling, this is why I couldn't make any changes here, guys. But you get the idea, you get the thing, right? L1 and shift it to the other guys, then that will be my partner. I made a actually detailed video on this, you can check it out, but this is the simplified version. Number 6, skills connect. This is something that I made a guide on, it's a thorough guide, but we can actually connect skills, which is the skill level 1, skill level 2, and skill level 3. We can just do them in that order, and you can actually connect these. So I have an Inferno Raid, which is a skill level 1, and Final Revolution, which is a skill level 1. So either of these can be my first skill that I use. Then I'm going to use the Double Secular, then I'm going to use the Nightmare Rain. So yeah, you will not see them. Now I'm just going to complete my SP bar, and I'm going to try to do it. This was an opportunity I didn't want to waste, but yeah, I'm just gonna fill my SP bar, and I'm gonna just do all 3 together in a skill connect way. So yeah, now I'm using the Final Revolution, then I'm gonna be using the Double Secular, and then I'm gonna be using the Nightmare Raid. So this is a combo of 3. This is the skill connect, all 3 of them all together, right? Neat. So the 7th item that I have is the X skills. So initially when you start the game, you only have 3. We only have the attacker, the buffer, and the defender. These are the 3 initial ones that you have. And I am equipping my main character, the attacker X skill. I'm going to talk about this later. But yeah, these are the 3 initials, and we will unlock more on our way. And each one of them will have 2 different X skills that you can unlock. As you can see, I'm missing one here. I'll just, if I spend more points, I'll see them. But even when you unlock them, there are certain conditions that you need to meet to be able to unlock these X skills, right? So what are the benefits to these? You can actually equip, you'll get more combat skills and passive skills when you open them up, and you can actually change the status or the behavior of your character. For example, an attacker will be more aggressive, and if you put buffer or a healer on one of your allies, they will act in that way. So this is the good things about these X skills. Next, I'm going to talk about the trust plus items. I talked about this on my first point, but guys, keep doing the service quests. When you do the service quests, the trust of that town will increase, and they will give you more service quests. And these service quests are not a joke. They have good items that you can get from them. They're really, really good items sometimes. Rare items, sometimes the items that you need for other quests. So yeah, just do them to unlock more, to raise the trust, and to get more items. Maybe we'll unlock some shops, I don't know for now. But yeah, always do them, and they will not end. I thought maybe there are 5, but when I finished them I got more because the trust increased. This is the number 9. Nothing can stop you guys. Don't worry if a chest is golden and there are so many enemies just beside them. You can actually just run to the chest, get it, and run out, really, guys. Don't let anything stop you. Don't be scared if the levels of the enemies near a chest are high. Just go there, press the O, just keep pressing the O, get the chest, and get out. You can do this to get really, really good items at the beginning of the game actually. This is one of the items that I showed earlier on, guys, and this is it. Just pressing O, getting the item, and getting the hell out of here. Don't let anything stop you. Just find a way to grab those chests. Number 10, the playstyle. This is something that I made a really detailed video on about. So whatever you do in the game actually records it. So the playstyle. If you go to the records menu, this is how your character behaves, and this is the order of the things that they will do. Even your partners and allies have the same things. You can actually control their behavior more from here, and you can actually do it in the battlefield as well. You can swap here, you can customize. I made a detailed video on this, guys, you can check it out. But these are the behaviors. So the more you play with a character, the more they will learn. And you can actually command them in a battle what to do or what to focus on, or what should their priorities be. So if you press the L1, you'll see the soul linkage, and here you can press the L3 on a priority or an item, and they will focus on that. Here you can see I'm making my priority the chain opportunity. So whenever they see an opportunity to make a chain attack, they will do that for me. And there's another thing that I want to talk about is the damage or the chain burst. This is something that I also explained. Well, if you press the touchpad, you will go into this slow motion mode, where you can hover over your characters. I'll just show it to you right now. So if you press the touch bar, you can see you can move the cursor over your allies. You can ask them to attack, and you can do a simultaneous attack, and this will be a combo, this will be a chain burst, and all of them will attack at the same time. And since I'm combining this one with my player record, I can actually do really nice combos, and it can actually finish off enemies so fast this way actually. Before the fights were just boring, me hitting the button all the time, just pressing square and doing these skill attacks. But these combos, these player damage or the player record, play style, all of these combines are really good. Check out the 2 videos that I made on this, and you will see much more. But this is the simplified version about it. I just wanted to let you guys know how to do it basically. Next we have the Deflect. And Deflect is something important, something that I don't see or I have used early on, but here I'm just demonstrating it to you, like how easy it is. It's actually very easy. Press O and just move the L to the direction of the attack. So that was a left attack. This is why I moved it to the left, and now it's to the right. I moved it to the right. Timing is not that important, but just be careful. The slower you are is better. I mean, the late you are is better, but there are sometimes the attacks that you cannot block. But here you can see left, I just did that, O plus the left motion of the left stick, and I deflected it. And this deflection will actually fill in the arts gauge bar, which you can use it to attack with an ultimate, and at the same time the hazard gauge, which they will have. So when the hazard gauge fills, we can actually stun the enemies and increase their risk, so we will be able to do more damage. So this is something that is really important. As you can see, the risk gauge is almost filled. Now I can just break them, and even my arts gauge is completely full, and I can initiate one of the finishers or the finishing arts on them. So yeah, press O and move the L to the direction of where the attack is coming from, and you should be fine. This is something really important, guys. So yeah, let's move on to the next item. This is a question that I see a lot of people like asking, and this is the Kiritos tent. So this is something that you get after chapter 1, and this here we will be able to do a lot of things, and mostly something that people ask is the customization. You can do the customization in Kiritos tent. You will be able to do this after chapter 1, so don't think that there's a way to do it before. Just play through the game until you will unlock it. The customization, we have already made a full video on that, like what are the things that you can actually customize fully. The names, the colors, the hairstyle, everything can be done here. And this is gonna be your avatar. This is what the players will see and assign. You can actually send or like recruit other people avatar into your game, or people can even recruit your avatar into their games as well. So whatever you put here, this is what they will see when they hire you, basically, right? And you can also check out the cutscenes, the long cutscenes that you maybe missed or maybe you skipped. You can come here and check them out again. You can check the glossary, the encyclopedia, everything is here, guys. So yeah, the tent is something that important, and you can change the difficulty. Everything can be done here. You cannot access this when you're playing multiplayer. This is something that I want to tell you. You cannot access this in the multiplayer. So you can only do this when you're playing by yourself, right? Yes, let's move on to the character bonds. How can we increase the affinity or the character bonds? We can actually do that if you just press the D-pad. You can see the affinity for each character in the party members. You can see the level 3. So this increases the more we play with a partner or an ally, our bond increases. So if you're playing or just fighting monsters or doing these battle links, or even some of the chain attacks, it will increase. But there are these spots where you just come to it, press a square, and you can initiate these conversations, which you can just increase the affinity. This is slow. This is really slow, but sometimes it works. You know, as you can see here, I'm just talking with Alice, trying to increase her affinity with me. You can do this like for a few minutes, and you will only increase 1% actually. But the good thing about this is you can do it like infinite times. I tried to do this like few times and it worked. So now let's change Alice to Sortelina. My relationship with her is much better. So as you can see, the spot is still there. It didn't go away. So I can just try it as many times I want. I can increase the infinity as many times I want. So this is the slow way to do it. But if things go well, you can actually do more things with your character. But the best way to increase the bones, like I said, play with the characters, do chain attacks, do ally attacks. When your guard arts gauge is filled, do the ally attack. This will really increase the affinity or the bonds level with your character. And these are some of the things that you can do when your affinity changes or the mood changes. You can grab, hold hands, you can embrace them, and all kind of these kind of things. This is something good. This is to be honest, I have no interest about these mini games. I think this is a headache for the guys who want to do the platinum, because we need to achieve level 4 with a lot of these members. Yep. So let's go number 15, businessman. This is something that you need to grab whatever you find. Whenever you find an item, whenever you find anything, just grab it. Don't just walk around doing nothing. Just grab these items. You can. The reason that I'm saying this to you is we need to craft. We really need to craft, because the crafting will increase our level, our crafting levels, and at the same time we will be unlocking more recipes. So whenever you see what's it called, a fireplace or camp, just go there. Just go there. Cook something, cook a meal. Even though you don't need it, just cook it. Craft whatever item that you can. If you have these items, just craft it. Crafting and cooking will increase your levels. So the more levels, the more levels you have in that what's called category, more recipes you will unlock. So this is why it's really important. And the good thing is, you can actually go to an item where you can craft by yourself, or you can actually ask someone who has a higher level than you to craft for you. Both of these things will increase your level regardless. So these are the places where I can craft by myself, and if I have the items, if I have the recipes. But if you don't have the recipes, just go speak with someone, craft something. These are all the items that you see here. You'll just find them throughout in the free roam or from the monsters. So just don't let them stay, or just don't keep them in your storage. Just use them. And the reason that I'm telling you to use them is, for example, right now I'm speaking to her because she has more recipes than me. As you can see, all of these items, I don't have all of these items by myself, but she has them. And I will just craft something to increase my level. As you can see, my level in the engraving, if I just do this, my engraving level will increase, and I will get this item as well. And I can take this item and I can sell it. So whatever you find throughout the map, you can actually craft, or just you can sell them individually, or you can just craft more items with them and you can sell them at a higher price. So do this all the time. I don't know what's stopping you. Just grab whatever you find, guys. So let us just go and speak with the shopkeeper, and I'll just show you the prices that they have. But by the guys, the shopkeepers, I only noticed that I can, this is the academia. So here, when I speak with the shopkeepers, I get the option to select sell. So if I speak with one of the shopkeepers here, and if I press the, not the bond. So if I press the square with these guys, and if I press R1 or L1, I will change it to the sell menu. So this is the sell menu. Here I can sell whatever items that I have, and their prices and whatever you can see. So yeah, whatever item you created, just sell them. So look, if I sell the items individually, they will cost less. So if I made an item, I'm increasing my crafting levels and I'm getting more money out of it. Right, guys? Yep. So thanks, and let's move on to the next one, the next point. This is the god break. Sorry, I don't have specific videos for this, but you will see the enemies holding a god, or sometimes they are using this formation. So this their colors will change. So if you just go and unlock or have a skill or a soul skill that can break these formations. So as you can see here, I can interrupt it. If I use the vertical square, I can interrupt a formulation and so on. So equip these skills, and actually we can use them in a battle to actually break the guard of the enemies, or just to stop them if they're doing something, or just maybe just formulating an attack. You can interrupt that attack. So yeah, just check your sword skills. Maybe you'll have something that can break, and something that you love that you can use in battle, and you can just obliterate the enemies or the monsters. As you can see here, I'm just trying to break their protection or the god. Number 17, we have the sneaky shops. As you can see, there are no icons for the shops. means there are no shops here, right? But actually, if you just check around here, they are visible, the service quests are visible, but these are shops. You can see these are shops. Some of them don't have anything to sell, but some of them actually sell stuff. So check around. Even though they don't have any icons, you can actually check with them, and they have some nice items as well. As you can see, all of these items, there is no icon, so there is no icon on the map. Even here, but I can't use them. I think maybe this later on we will unlock something regarding the clothes and the dyes. But yeah, just check around, guys. Maybe you'll find some nice shops with nice items which you can buy. Next, we have the online session. I get a lot of questions on the online session. The only quest that you can do together are the story missions, some battles, not the relics, some service quests. These are the things that you can do together. But other stuff, your level will progress, the items that you pick up will be with you, so all of these things. But if your level is higher and you join someone whose level is lower, your level will be lower when you join them. But whatever XP you get, when you go back to your world, they will come with you, they will count. So don't worry about that. The online session, I mean, the way it works is like, if you join my world, and everybody can do whatever they want. I mean, you can just do a service quest by yourself. I can do a service quest by myself. It will count for you, and the thing that I'm doing, they will count for me only. Unless if it's a mutual quest, which has Wi-Fi action, what's called icon. Otherwise, you can do things by yourself. You can just go to another map or whatever. Do things free roam, whatever you can do by yourself. And enemies that we fight, you will fight your own enemies, I'll fight my own enemies. It will be harder because you will only have one partner with you. But yeah, you can just play with your friends all together in a single session, and everything will count separately for each one of you, unless if you're doing the story missions, if you're doing a hunt, or if you're doing the service quest which has the Wi-Fi icon, guys. So yeah, this is how it is. But the items you get, the XP that you get, everything will be counted. So yeah, let's move on to point 19, the sword skills. You can actually customize the sword skills. You can add accessories and items, gears to them. If you press a square on a skill, you can actually add a gear to them. And when you use them in the battle, the stats of the armor or the accessory that you used will be added. For example, if you add an accessory with plus 20 damage, so when you use that skill, it will damage more because of the accessory that you have added to it. So yep, I made a full guide on this, guys. Check it out. And combat, you can do the same thing with the combat skills as well, but the combat skills, you can do that in the skills tree. For the sword, you can do it from here if you press a square, and you can add the items. For the combat skills, we need to go to the skills tree, and we need to press the X on these, and you can actually enhance them here. But there are, of course, pros and cons to these, and you will need skill points to actually customize the combat points. Here, as you can see, I have these 4 points, and there are the pros and the cons. We have the SP plus 10 regen, but the arc gauge is gonna be weakened. So you guys, play around with these things, and if you want more detailed stuff, I made specific videos for some of the stuff, so you can check them out. And yeah, this was something like a tutorial or just a beginner's guide as well, and some of the things that I wish that I knew early on. And really, guys, thanks for the support, thanks for the awesome support, guys, thanks for the likes and the comments, and just replying to each other and helping each other in this game. It's a wonderful game, guys. Enjoy it and have fun.